Let's talk about Family Day. Of course, this is the Family Day long weekend, as Robin said, and it is the perfect opportunity to reconnect with loved ones. Joining us now is Nirmala Raniga, founder and executive director of the Paradise Valley Healing Center. Happy Family Day, Nirmala.
Happy Family Day, Jess. Happy Family Day, Robin. And I had to smile about the coral in Surrey. Family Day coral.
Well, quarrel, I think, is the nicest way to put it. And you would be the one who would put it in a very nice way, because it is a bit of a challenge. But let's focus a little bit on this day. How important are days like this, like today, when it comes to human connection?
I tell you what, families are one of the most important things, I think, in our lives. And it was actually said quite well by Michael J. Fox when he said, family is not important thing, it is everything. I just want to share some research. I mean, researchers have observed that in all societies, they have studied family plays a crucial role in success and individuals. So it's a big thing. There's been a lot of disconnect in our society, a lot of disconnect during the pandemic, but research also has shown that when people isolate, the risk of mental health addiction and premature death is high.
Mm-hmm. In many ways, we talk about happiness can be found through potentially career achievement. Some would say, living healthy life, and that means exercise. It can be a healthy diet, but at its core, human connection or good relationships with people, would you say outweigh all of that?
Absolutely. I mean, when you look at the psychologist Abraham Maslow, right? He talked about our 5 needs. We have the physiological, having a roof over your head, food, shelter, and then the second is safety and security. We want money, we want relationships. But the third one, which is a crucial one, which is a need to belong. We want family, we want those connections, we want those feelings of appreciation, that affection, that attention. Those are the things that actually feed us to actually become larger than ourselves.
Nirmala, on a day like today, some people may not have family. How do they deal with a day like today?
Well, I would really encourage those who don't have family is to be able to reach out to someone they feel connection with, someone they trust, or the other way around, that when we know if somebody is isolating and not connecting, we put in that effort to reach out, to connect, even leaving a message. It doesn't take long, like we don't have to spend a lot of time, but that little call, that little something that when we put that time, energy, and effort into connection allows the person to feel that their life has a meaning, that their life has a value.
I'm going to throw this out there. What if you don't like your family?
That's the thing, right? The families can be healthy, and there is dysfunctional families. And we think only blood relationship is the family, but you can have family outside of your blood relationship. You can have a good friend that you would call a family.
For sure. I sent out messages of Happy Family Day to all my friends as well as my family.
Yes. We forget. We only think it's our immediate siblings. Like my family is huge. Like, I was counting this morning. We are like when I look at my siblings and their kids and the grandkids, it's like 50 plus people.
Wow. Are they all here in Canada or are they around the world?
Well, actually, most of them are here. I have a sister who's in Kirkland. She was here for the Family Day weekend. And I have 2 nieces, a niece and nephew in Australia. Mm-hmm. But when we had a recent get-together back in January for one of my nephew's son's birthday, all of us actually showed up in the way. And it's a blessing. I mean, I'm talking about me. It's a blessing when you are able to connect with your family, to see them. But most people are not able to do that. So how do you do that?
Final question to you, are we getting better at this? I mean, in regards to recognizing mental health challenges, an empty inside, however you wish to define it. Are we getting better at it in society, or do you think we are so career-driven in this 24/7 world that we're actually falling behind?
I think we are getting better at this. And the reason I say this is from my own personal experience of the number of calls when people are struggling. The calls, 7 out of 10 calls, so that 70% of the calls are from a family member, from a spouse or a mother or father, actually asking help for their loved ones who are struggling with mental health or addiction. So they are seeking help.
Nirmala, thank you for your time today.
Thank you. And again, thanks for having me on the show.